Salvete omnes. Let's continue with the Aeneid, Book 2. Dividimus moros et moenia pandemus urbis, accingunt omnes operi pedibusque rotarum, sabiciunt lapsus et stupea vincula colo, intendunt, scandit fatalis machina muros feta armis, pueri circum in nuptiaeque puellae, sacra canunt funemque manu contingere gaudent. We divide the walls, and we spread open the walls of the city. And remember, Aeneas is the speaker here, and he's speaking of what he and the fellow Trojans did, so that's why we have this first-person plural ending here and here. We divide the walls, and we lay open the walls of the city. And here, moros is more like portas. He's kind of referring to the gates, but then the horse is so big that they're having to extend the walls themselves to get the horse into the city, which is what he's referring to with the pandemus moenia urbis. Okay, next line. Everyone prepares, and there's an implied say. Imagine implied say here. So everyone prepares themselves for the work, and quae subiciunt, they place under the feet the rollings of wheels, and they intendunt, they hang on the colo, the neck, flaxen ropes, stupea vincula, flaxen ropes, and flaxen is like a color similar to yellow. Scandit fatalis machina moros. The fatal machine climbs the walls, teeming with weapons. Around it, circum, boys, quae, and unmarried girls, sing sacra, sacred songs. So they sing sacred songs, or sacred chants, or sacred hymns. There's obviously implied word here we don't have, but we have canunt, which means sing, so naturally it would be they sing sacred songs, sacred chants. And quae, they rejoice to touch the funem, the rope, with their hand. So this is clearly a passage all about bringing the Trojan horse into the city, and everyone's rejoicing. They're decorating it with these flaxen ropes, and they're rejoicing to touch the ropes. They're extending the walls so they can bring it into the city, and it's just amazing. Everyone's working together, and you'll notice we have a whole bunch of verbs. In these first 6 lines or so, we have like 8 verbs. That's a whole lot of action going on. And here, this phrase is really interesting, feta armis. Now you can imply it's pregnant with the arms of the men, because there are men inside there carrying weapons and shields and whatever they need. So it's literally pregnant with weapons is the meaning of feta. So, and of course the army is accompanying it. So what's interesting is that the horse is literally pregnant with the weapons of the men because they're all hiding inside the belly of the beast. So that's kind of a neat thing. And now the young people of the city are celebrating as they bring in this fatalis machina, this deadly machine that they have no idea is going to be so deadly. And lastly, I would like to point out these 2 verbs I have underlined, subiciunt and intendunt. You'll notice that both of these are compound verbs. We have sub, and then probably from yacio, yacere, and then here we have in plus tendo, tendere. So both of these verbs are going to take a dative in their construction. So that's why with intendunt we have colo, a dative, and with subiciunt we have pedibus, a dative.